Good day. You are welcome to the lecture series on TEE 326, Maintenance and Repairs of Electrical Equipment. Our topic for discussion today is on types of maintenance. You will recall that maintenance is a concept which is generally concerned with the process of ensuring that we take care of our equipment or machines. This is done not only to safeguard and to prolong the lifespan of the machine, but also to ensure that the machines do not fail or get damaged prematurely. It's against this backdrop that our lecture today is going to focus on different types of maintenance in the electrical industry. The various types of maintenance that are classified in the electrical industries according to the nature of the industry, the objective as well as the frequency with which the machines are being put into use. Now, the types of maintenance that are commonly available in the industry includes the following. We have the daily routine maintenance, the periodic maintenance, the preventive maintenance, the corrective maintenance, the predictive maintenance, as well as the turnaround maintenance. Now, the daily routine maintenance. Now, just as the name implies, the daily routine maintenance is the type of maintenance which is usually carried out on daily basis. It involves the act of checking the machines daily, even before they are put into service operation. Now, during this daily checking, what the technician or maintenance officer should do is usually to check through that all the contacts, the oil gauge, the relay contacts, the circuit breakers, as well as the fuses and all other necessary protective equipment, protective parts are in order. It is essential that during the daily routine check, the check cards or record cards should be signed with the full records of all observations, after which the card can be hung on its normal position. Now, the daily routine maintenance is synonymous to what we normally do with our cars. For example, on daily basis, before a driver should start his car, you normally check through to see that the engine oil, the water in the radiator is in order. So that is just identical to what the daily routine maintenance is for the in the field of electrical industry. Now, the second type of maintenance is the periodic maintenance, and this is usually carried out in intervals of a month, quarterly or biannually, depending upon the condition or state of the equipment and how frequent they are put into service. Now, during the periodic type of maintenance, the technicians as well or the maintenance officer will always ensure that items like slip rings of generators, the carbon brushes, the ball bearings, the engine oil parts for the plants and oil filters, as well as the bushings, are thoroughly checked. Now, it is usual that during this type of maintenance, a day or two is usually reserved for technicians to handle such type of maintenance. It's also common, especially where the industry's line of production is well timed, that a plan to shut down the workshop or even the industry during this period. This is done to enable the equipment to receive general overhauling, checking of all wears and tear parts on the equipment and machines. Now, the third type of maintenance is known as the preventive type of maintenance. For the preventive type of maintenance, it is an act of maintenance which involves a much wider dimension than the daily routine or periodic type of maintenance. It involves a wider direction because it involves structuring out a program which is usually planned out by the chief engineer or chief maintenance officer. The maintenance usually covers the buildings of the industry, the utilities, equipment and machines within the electrical industry. This type of programming or planned out maintenance is usually carried out annually or biannually, depending upon the general state or condition of the industry. Usually, it involves all the technicians, the maintenance officers, and all other personnel who are being directed by the chief engineer. Now, during the time of this maintenance, all broken down parts are managed, as well as all equipment are totally changed and replaced with new ones. The replacement of gauge or oil braking of lubricating system is also carried out not only on the main machines but also on controlling auxiliaries such as the starters and panels, even though they have been given daily routine or periodic maintenance, which are all carried out during the off-peak period. Now, we also have what we call the corrective type of maintenance. Of course, when we say we are correcting something, it means already it is defective. So, strictly speaking, corrective type of maintenance involves the after effect of broken down equipment, which may even be attributed to inadequate or lack of maintenance. It therefore involves the repair work carried out on any equipment or component after it has stopped function, for instance during breakdown. If a fuse is blown, then the process of pressing the fault and subsequent replacement of this new fuse element is an act of corrective maintenance. Thus, all repair works carried out on equipment after it has broken down initially involves what is known as the corrective type of maintenance. We have the predictive type of maintenance as well, and this involves the use of measuring instruments like meters and all other controlling devices to predict or foresee an impending breakdown in a machine even before it occurs. Usually, this prediction enables the maintenance crew or technicians to reach conclusions as to whether an overhaul of the machine has become necessary. It should once more be remembered that this type of maintenance are carried out in order to prevent sudden or unexpected breakdown or major repairs. To be effective, records of all types of maintenance carried out should be recorded on the check cards. Now we have the turnaround maintenance. For the turnaround maintenance, it is also identical to the preventive type of maintenance. Just like the preventive type of maintenance, it involves a total overhauling of the system, the machines as well as the equipment, the building structures, just as was the case with the preventive. It involves a detailed plan or program by the program engineer. However, the major distinction between the turnaround maintenance and the preventive as well as all other type of maintenance is that it is less frequent than all the other types, because it may be scheduled just for once in every 5 years or even once in a decade. So in conclusion, therefore, our lecture today have centered on different types of maintenance. We started by identifying maintenance as a very important concept because it involves the act of taking care of our equipment in order to prolong their lifespan and also to ensure that the equipment or machine do not get damaged prematurely. We listed different types of maintenance. The commonest among them is the daily routine maintenance, which we said is usually carried out on daily basis. We talked about the periodic maintenance, which we identified as being carried out over a period of time. We also talked about the preventive maintenance, which we say involves the use of measuring instruments to prevent machines from damage. We talked about the turnaround maintenance, and we say the turnaround maintenance is that type of maintenance which is usually carried out probably once in 5 years or once in 10 years, and it is usually very thorough and very detailed. It may involve not only the electrical equipment but also the auxiliaries, the buildings, the structures, the paintings, and so on. Thank you very much. We'll meet in the next lecture series.
Meanwhile, answer the following questions. 1. Why must we maintain electrical equipment? 2. Mention any 4 techniques of maintenance and repairs of electrical and electronics equipment. And 3. Enumerate any 4 component parts to be checked on daily basis in an electrical workshop. And lastly, describe the features of predictive maintenance. You will send your answers through my email at adamujebba@gmail.com. Thanks.